go, and we are sure Tanzanians, we have their fans there watching online. We say thank you, and keep tuned and enjoy the match, as well as Kenyan fans. I'm sure each fan up there in there is waiting for their favorite player to give in their best for this game. Thank you very much. The starting lineup for team Kenya Prisons. We have the libero. We have Noela, Jose 20, Daisy 16. We have Jose 14, Gladys, who is the captain of this good team, and we have Jose 12, Lydia. We have Jose 1, Kasanya, and Faith, Jose 8, and team libero Nafula. For team Prisons of Tanzania,
Yes, the Tanzania Prisons ladies team, first time seeing a Tanzanian team in Uganda for an international team on my part. Team Tanzania is going to have Jaza 13 Machumu, Jaza 12 Chebet, Jaza 3 Utayuga, Jaza 11 Moshi, Jaza 4 Mapunda, Jaza 8 Mrop, and their starting libero is Esther. Yes, and then Kenya Pipeline actually won their game yesterday against Njeche from Uganda, and Prisons also succumbed to a tough loss against KCB. Kenya Pipeline are the defending champions, so I guess we get into the game, see how well both sides are going to fare in this game.
so this is the reigning champions against the newcomers, Prisons Tanzania. Let's see what works out.
Yes, and now at the moment it is Lydia serving for Prisons. Very good pass. Lydia for what a play from the backboard. Set, huge hit. Ooh.
From the backcourt. Oh, what a play there.
Yes, and that defense actually gets a wonderful point, because when you defend the ball and it gets on that side and it's not coming back, you just really feel great that you're doing something.
Service. Good pass there. Treta. Of 5-3. This is the first set, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep in and enjoy the match.
Yes, but what I did from Noel, and she's now going into that service box. Hit the jump service. She just got that point from two, goes back into the service and just sends that cannon from the jump service. What a play. And I think it's impressive to watch Kenyan teams sometimes. The energy that they bring to the game is just impressive.
The zeal you see in their faces, they really want it. Set there to two. And that net touch there from the outside blocker, and that gives Kenya Prison 4 points. Tanzania Prisons 4 points, Kenya Pipeline with 6 points.
But Kenya Pipeline just coming in hard. But I think Tanzania Prisons, the passes are great so far. You can see the effort because they know what type of opponent they're facing at the moment. They're facing a very heavy opponent, and they know that they need to really be able to get that ball over. Chebet's struggling a little bit there to send that ball, and unfortunately doesn't quite get it on point.
Daisy there with a jump service. Big swing there. Good touch. Theta, backcourt. Woo. Ball is still on, and a down from the setter.
Impressive play, really. Look at that dump. You could almost think she's going to actually backset the ball, but she just sends it that jump. But I tell you, Tanzania Prisons is handling those jump services very, very well.
Look at the concentration from the receivers. Their faces the same. Bring it on. And that's a service error there from Daisy.
Yeah, but the power, she's trying to just send that ball hard. Now Tanzania Prisons will get that service.
Good service there. And net touch from the power attacker of Kenya Pipeline, and that gives Cavb with the service. Oh, substitution coming in for Team Prisons of Tanzania.
Out firing in.
And that's Cavb coming off on that substitution, and coming in now to just giving that service is the young lady Matandika.
The service error from the new freshly substituted in Mutandika there.
Tandika, she must be a bit frustrated there, because when you get into that substitution and you come on for the service, there's so much you're thinking about. You've come on from the bench, and the coach is just putting you in, trusting you. But I think she's just going to make up for it in the touch, in the passing.
Attack error from Mosh. I'm sure the coach has given her something to do.
Yes. Big service, another good pass, straight out. Unfortunately, off system, but look at the defense from the libero Esther. Good hit. The ball is still up. Tanzania Prison is not letting it go, but unfortunately, into the net there, the setup trying to save it, and doesn't quite get it. Tough play there, but I think the defense is going well. Now Gladys is going back into the service. Maybe serve, good pick, left to two. The free ball doesn't quite get the line there.
That gives Gladys her chance to serve.
She's really sending that ball with power, but the way the young lady Matandika is handling it just shows you that she is in this game. For the setter, as she tries to contact that ball to set it, maybe it could have been a little bit slippery here for her.
Achumu there with the service for Team Tanzania Prison.
Big hit from the middle.
Kataya there with a big swing.
And I think we are going to see a lot of combination plays from the Team Prison, because that's the type of volleyball we tend to see on the Kenyan side. But I'm looking forward to seeing so much also from the Tanzanian side, because I see the best of passing.
That's a big swing there from Mosh, position 4. A good drive to the line there.
Service picked by the setter. The libero will get into that setting position. She doesn't get any hands there, nowhere, just hitting that ball out far wide. Now another chance for service. Tanzania Prison. Charge in the middle, it's a dump. When still up. Huge swing. She also doesn't get any hand from just trying to find the hand. I mean, the blocks are very high. I could understand why she's choosing that decision. Just find the hand. Jump service.
Oh, very good pick there. Cover and a big swing there from Daisy. But out.
Yeah, she doesn't quite get the line. But look at that pass. I'm telling you, the Tanzanian side, the basic of the pass, they're just really doing well on that part.
Another big swing from Daisy there. Ball still in play in the middle. Team Tanzania. Tanzania Prisons really giving Pipeline a test for the game.
And what a
You
fight.
want to win? Give in your all.
Yes,
You really
they're
see the
not
fight
just
in there.
letting balls land there. They're fighting and letting the defending champions know that we are here to fight. Even if we just it's our first time in this tournament, we are here to fight and to just let you know that we are not giving up. Service error there
From Lydia.
from Lydia. Six better,
One leg there and just woo!
just right behind the setter on that hit.
Gladys takes her big swing. As you said, with the Kenya pipeline, we are going to see a lot of slides, a lot of shooting balls, backwards 1 and 6, because that is the combination they play a lot. But I've not seen much of it, especially the backcourt in position 1. I haven't yet seen it.
But error there for Tanzania Prisons as they try to send over a free ball. The fight is on. They're fighting for that ball. Just on the last minute, they're unable to send it in. And now the coach is being forced to
which
call the
was
first
final
timeout for their team.
Tanzania
the
Prisons.
Yes, but I
records
think they're
very
really
strong
fighting so hard. They are making the passes. The
Uganda
defenses are there. I
Federation
think they just need to get the
also
hit in,
now
the
is
archers. The Sphinx need
requesting
to just
45
come up.
It hits.
Yes, the few hits.
to
Because at
bring
the
up
moment they're having
his
everything else. They're
great
just lacking on
president
that side.
for
And for
Kenya
Kenya
Volleyball
Pipeline
Federation.
right
We
now at the
most
moment they're
welcome
doing what they're supposed to do, except for of course for those two swing errors. But you see the power is there, and they're playing their position, they're playing their opposite, they're playing their receiver attackers on the pipe, they're playing their middle, so they're just really reading the game.
And I like the fact that the Tanzania Prisons is giving Pipeline a walk, not just you have to struggle if you want this win. Giving your best, you walk away with the win. I think that's a good one.
Yes,
Go giving your best, and no matter the results, you'll be happy. I'm sure they are happy with whatever they are putting in so far because their faces do not look frustrated. The bad thing is a player looking frustrated. That's a good pick there. And backward from big. Woo! And Daisy there comes again with a big swing, but goes wide out and giving Tanzania Prisons yet another chance to serve.
serving there, Zumurov.
Good catch there. Another slide from the setter and just scores it easy.
Very, very easy. And I keep mentioning how sometimes in volleyball it's not about energy. Sometimes it's about how smart you are to read. Is the ball that has been given to you good enough for you to hit it, or it's just good enough for you to just pass it over and maybe get a point. What matters is the point. How you get it. The coach doesn't want to know. Error again from
Daisy there
Daisy.
with her second service error of the day so far in this first set. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the first set of CAIVB Zone 5, day 2 of March 2 here in Lugogo between Kenya Pipeline and Tanzania Prisons.
But look at that defense from that slide. It's going to be a free ball chance again for Kenya Pipeline. The setter.
That dunk from the setter there.
And that shows you how much court awareness she's having while playing that ball, because so much space, all the players have gone out to wait for the defense. But Faith says, I'm watching you, and the player didn't even jump on that one. Now Gladys with the service.
Good serve there from Gladys.
Ooh, big hit from Moshi. This time it's a big hit from the backcourt. Noel, but unfortunately just misses the court. It's a 6-point lead for Kenya Pipeline, hitting that 20-point mark and looking for only 5 to take this set away. But as we've seen on the side of Tanzania Prisons, they're not giving up. But Aggie, look at what the setter is doing.
That is the 3rd point so far the set has made in her dumps, meaning she's giving in Pipeline, giving in Prisons Tanzanian. Are you there? Are you watching me? So that's a good play from her. Meaning she's watching the block and playing with the defense, how they are set up.
Yes, and that is a service steal from Faith, forcing a timeout for Tanzania Prisons. And they were on the comeback trail, but I think they're trying to go astray, and the coach just trying to get them to talk to each other and see how they can get back on that trail, because the defenses are in, and we keep mentioning how uh, they need to play. But there at in old Kampala Arena, we are giving you that feed there. The game that is getting on now is Police going to be taking on Tanzania Prisons. Now at old Kampala, it is going to be Jeshi Stars taking on Police. Right now, match is happening now, as you've seen on your screen. End of that timeout, Faith will go back into service. Very good pass through the middle. Chance, it's a free ball. So jump again, like we've been mentioning, they sometimes there's no need for energy. They're getting that point. But I still think on the Tanzania side, the pass is on, just a little bit of the hit that they need to
As I
maintain.
mentioned earlier that uh, Tanzania Prisons is actually doing well, especially when it comes to catch, recover. The only problem now is they're not getting the flow, those points on the swings. But otherwise, I hope your fans out there who are watching are enjoying this match between Kenya Pipeline and Tanzania Prisons.
Yes, and what a block there. They do get a blocking chance, but Kasaya just says, "Oh, I'm done with this rally," and sends that ball down the line. I think this is one of the longest rallies we've had in this set so far, because you can see the defenses were all free balls here and there, but then in the end, Kenya Pipeline just getting that play.
Played them with a service, good reception, and that was a combination from the setter.
Yes, but I think she was looking for the hands. She doesn't quite get them. And that is going to mark the end of the first set, going in favor Kenya Pipeline, the defending champions, still showing us that they are still after the money on business, trying to maintain that title, just keep themselves up there. But defending Tanzania Prisons is one team that I think they will be fighting. They know who they're playing against. They know that's the defending champion. They know that they've got to do a lot more to be able to push them to their limit. And let's get into that second set. Who puts it better?
In the stats,
Yes, on the stats, as you can see there.
uh, one set for Kenya Pipeline, and the attacks. Wow, that's a big number of attacks with the 13 gap points, 13 attacks ahead of Tanzania Prisons. As I say, they're not quite getting the flow, and yet Kenya Pipeline is just coming and hitting it here and there. They both have 0 blocks, as you can see, and so literally,
So if you look at the errors, the opponent errors for Kenya Pipeline, and with Prisons having one attack and those errors, I think there's a lot more to do on the attacks for Kenya Pipe for Prisons, because someone would almost say the points that they have only come from the errors on the other side. So that means they need to get their attacks in, because they literally have fewer errors than Kenya Pipeline. So that means they're trying to minimize errors on their side, which means they have a big chance to just come up in the stage if they could get the attacks.
I think they will do something better because it's the first set. Let's wait and see what happens with the second set.
Another big serve. This time it's a good pick. Hit from two, blocked down. Good defense on off the head there. Hands struck down.
That's a big combination block there from Joseph Lydia and Noel there. Another chance for Kasaya to serve. Big swing there. From there with a lot of energy, a lot of ugali coming there from Kasaya.
Her second ace service is just her service round. Service round. Her second ace service. She's just putting that power. This time, the libero able to
Good
condense
set there.
backcourt. Oh, can't get the point through the blockers there. I think Lydia was a bit off net on that block. Doesn't quite get the hands on the other side, but good energy because it also takes power to just be able to rip through a block.
I want to see more of Tanzania prisons this time round, giving in their hits and finding the courts. Because as we saw in the first set there, they had one attack as Kenya prisons had 14. So that's a 13-point difference in just attacks. Ooh. That is a block, a net touch there from Daisy, giving prisons of Tanzania another chance yet to serve, bringing in the point gap to 1.
The big service. Hey, what a hit this time from Daisy. But I think it's been a good service run. Very, very beautiful service run there for Tanzania prisons. They've done well in the service, and of course that courtesy to Evans, who just came on in the set. Five again.
There. Another for Team Tanzania prisons. They just get that back. I think that's the second backcourt so far in this set.
Yes, Ada, they're really just doing very, very well.
I'm yet to see their backcourt in 114 Kenya Pipeline.
Kenya Pipeline get a backcourt while ago in the first set to their opposite player Noel, but we're seeing more.
Front court is not working for them, but the back court is surely working as
that power coming from
Motion is there giving in her best fight to pass and it's really working for her too. And another is there.
So point. Look at the point. It's just five services.
Those are 4 because they had 5-6, so that gives a big there from and just shut it down and like
I think I control it was they spent all September trying to beat them, and now with that heavy swing and trying to just end that
Well, there with a jump service error there from Noel and gives Tanzania Prison 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. For your information, just remind you that Kenya Pipeline is the defending champions of this prestigious tournament, Zone 5 Club Championships.
Shadow dumped from the stretcher this time, well matched.
Another big thing there from Mosh. Free ball there, ball is still on. The brush out from there. Daisy puts in. Ooh. The rest says net at Daisy.
It has been a weak touch, but what a swing down the line. What's the hand there? Kenya Prison are just enjoying it. And we mentioned how they would work on the attack and just get back into this game. And look at that. That's the Kenya from Tanzania Prison that's playing here. And I tell you, when they enjoy the game, that's going to talk Kenya Pipeline now calling their past about this game and this set. Tanzania Prison has just gotten to it. Let it go. 5 points. And these games are just really interesting. They could even go on and do well and take the set.
As we all know, service, the better the service, the harder it is for the opponents to play. So
Yes.
let's see, will near prisons continue to for the prisons, or we are yet to see more of Tanzania prisons coming in. As we talked about it now, they have improved on their attack. The first set, they really didn't attack as much, but now they're getting the claws on their hands and the points are just coming and having the confidence to serve. That's a drive there from backcourt. Another big thing. Oh, Mosh decides to dump. The ball is still in play. Setter will definitely. Oh, that's a big error there from Faith, the setter of Kenya Pipeline, and giving yet Tanzania Prison another chance to keep leading with 6 points.
Yes, but I'm here only to guys. You asked me about the sound. You're back on that sound. We're just trying to fix it, and hopefully you're getting back to that sound. Well, Tanzania Prison chance.
Another big swing there from Mosh. Ball is still in play. A backcourt. I'm definitely they caught. Oh, and from the middle comes there. Ball is still in play. Another big swing there from Daisy and gets the out in the combination of Mapunda.
Yes, and she's able to get that much needed side out because Tanzania Prison's just been on fire this game, this set.
Tanzania Prisons with the Kenya Pipeline with the service there to Mosh. Ball is in play. Tight one, quite passes it over.
Very beautiful touch blocked there by Machumu, but unfortunately it's just. But I think it's a good touch anyway from her.
Free ball there, picked by Kasaya. Not there from the center, and it just scores for Team Pipeline of Kenya. Kenya Pipeline, they are trying to close up the gap, which has now reduced from 6 to 3 points lead. And Tanzania Prisons just falls in for that timeout with the points at 13-11. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second set of the match, the second match of the day between the defending champions, Kenya Pipeline, and the newcomers, Tanzania Prisons today. We are into the second set, and the points are as you can see on your screen. We thank you all who have tuned in, and a good afternoon to you all.
Yes, last asking what Jeshi versus Prison Rwanda, but they are still warming up. Yes, they're warming up and they're also live here on the Sporters YouTube channel. Wow. Just pick which game you want to watch, and they are at Old Kampala Arena, very, very much on.
Score manager is 13-11.
Then, of course, Rwanda National Police, yes, will be taking on Jeshi. So, sorry, it's Rwanda National Police, yes, Malat, it's police, sorry, prisons is just in my head right now. But Rwanda National Police will be taking on Jeshi Prisons, Jeshi Stars, sorry, in Old Kampala Arena right now. But look at that hit from Kasaya back on this game. Pipeline taking on Tanzania Prisons. They've really closed that 6-point gap now, reducing it to just 2 points.
Kaya is just going there hand and far in. Kenya Pipeline with the service.
Again,
Good pick there. Mosh with the swing, blocked in. Ball is still in play. Another chance for Mosh. Goes up to dump, blocked in. And that now gives Kenya Pipeline 14 points to to Tanzania Prisons 14.
And what a comeback. Look at that comeback that's coming from Kenya Prisons, Kenya Pipeline, because it was a 6-point lead and they've been able to just close it up to just get back into the game and get those hits in. The defense is just on fire. Big hit again. Very good touch. Unfortunately, they do not save that ball, but good chase. It shows you that they are making the effort. They do not want the ball to go down. Very good service, good pick. Moshi with the hit. Does she quite get the hands? Yes, she does. Off the block of Lydia, and the setter Faith as she takes that hit. Service from Makunde. Ball is still there.
Mosh there with the swing. Get
There.
by the that is a very big swing there from Lydia in the one leg there.
Yes, and you can see the power she's putting it there. Shows what a connection she's having with her setter. That ball is just going to her the way she wants it, and she's just hitting it with so much power. The setter now, Faith, serving. Very good play, smart play there. Tanzania Prisons, she's able to just get that much needed side out. The points are still tied 16-16, but with that comeback from Kenya Pipeline, just impressive. Service this time from Moshi. Good pick.
And Noel just gets that spot.
But if you've noticed, Kenya Pipeline is having strong hitters, but they're hitting far in the court. They're not hitting the balls inside. They're just sending them very, very far. So sometimes it makes me think they're hitting slightly above the block and they're hitting far in the corners. Service error
Kasaya there.
from Kasaya, tying us back to the points, 17-17. Very good service from Evans, but she's not, because she gave them trouble first in the first points of the game. Evans just served several times and had given her team that huge lead.
And now we have Lydia going out. Glad is coming in the middle there. Service there. The ball is up.
It's going to be a swing, it's a free ball. 5, like the name of the team, Pipeline. They're just setting that pipe and they're able to get to that point. And I think that was a net touch. That is why they got the point, because this defense of Tanzania Prisons is just impressive.
We're gonna have to sweat for the win. Big swing there from Daisy, who just gets the corner of position 5 of the Tanzania Prisons court. And in the service box now, for Kenya Pipeline, another jump service, and that is an error from Noel and gives Tanzania Prisons just another chance. So Apunda there with the service. That service error there.
Mapunda just not sending that ball over. Machumu missing that serve. Now it's another service error from Kenya Pipeline. Service error after service error. It is over, slides, and they do get that point. What a play from Gladys on that hit. And Gladys is the captain of the Pipeline, Kenya Pipeline team.
Are the defending champions of this prestigious tournament.
Yes, and the captain for Tanzania Prisons is Machumu. Big block this time from Kenya Pipeline. But what a play from Tanzania Prisons. They're at the 20-point mark as well. Kenya Pipeline also sitting at 23 points, just looking for 2 points to take this set away as well. They could be going 2 sets to nothing. Very big pass.
Mosh. I think Mosh really did well in the backcourt. That our front court is quite shaky, I think, right now. And the setter is still keeping to have her in the front court.
Yes, I think because setters always have those players, those go-to players who they think could give them that point in the most crucial time. But it's set point for Kenya Pipeline, and they could be taking this set away with the dump. Ball is still up. Chance again, and that is a second set for Kenya Pipeline, Kasaya, just not giving up on that overpass, just continuing to hit and hit. And on that last hit, she just goes harder and just spinning that ball into the ground.
The
The Kenyan
score
pipeline team is
25
going to make us check
for
the
Kenya
court after this game
Pipeline,
to check if there could be
Volleyball
any
and
dent
20
in our
for
court because they're
Tanzania
just hitting
Prisons.
very hard. But I tell you,
Once
Tanzania
again,
pipeline is
we
handling
just
that
want
power so well with their great defenses. They're doing
this
so
to
well. But
be
look
the
at the start there.
senior Zone 5 Club
This is
Championship
the second set for Kenya Pipeline,
2025,
and the
live
attack.
in Kampala,
Oh, this is
and it's the third
uh,
edition of the championship.
for team Tanzania Prison. Four more attacks added into the first set. And Kenya Pipeline maintained to 14 attacks. Three blocks nil to Kenya Prison. Two aces for Kenya Pipeline and just one ahead for Tanzania Prisons. And the opponent's errors are still quite enough.
Yeah. Kenya Pipeline having actually 12 errors, and now Prisons having only 5. I mentioned earlier when we were talking about the stats how Prisons is just really minimizing errors on their side, and Kenya Pipeline just the error margin has just gone down by 1. That means there's still more potential from their side. They could play much better than what they are playing if they could take off those errors. And I think if Prisons also could get in more blocks and more attacks, they could also play much better. But that is it for the second set. And that set, I just really want to see if Kenya Pipeline could take it away, or if Tanzania Prisons could actually come in and put up a more impressive play and just take it away. Big block there for Kenya Pipeline to just push themselves into a 5-point lead. Uh, the set is still very early. We haven't gotten into the end game points. And Marian still in the service box. She sends that hit hard.
Just
Ace
an
serve.
ace for Marian there.
Very good ace service, just sending that ball in the corner of position 5. And you can see the libero there for Kenya, for Tanzania Prisons, Esther, just commanding her receivers to see how they can get the passing correct. And she does get a very good pass, overpass, just sent back there by Triza.
Marian there still with the service. I think that should be like her 5th service.
And
another overpass and
this time it's sent back by Betty in position 4. I tell you, they're just on that net waiting for that overpass because they know their server is just there. But I think Esther is trying to really organize her passers because we can see the service coming in from Marian. It's just really very, very good. It's a paced ball, passing almost too close to the net with a lot of speed. And she's just having 3 aces now since her service run began. And she's pushed the team to 16 points. Oh, this time just missing the court slightly. But she's had a good service run despite that error this time. What a play.
Service there from the captain of Team Prison, and she erred there from Chuma.
Yes, and hopefully those who are watching us on YouTube, the voice is back on audio. Please let us know in the comments if you can hear us again.
And that is another service error there. That's another service error for Team Kenya Pipeline coming in from Emmanuel. Substitution for Team Tanzania Prisons. Mosh coming in, Mosh coming out, and in that position we have there Jose number 12.
Very good pass. Set pipe. What a hit there from Mariam through the pipe. I keep mentioning it's Kenya Pipeline, so definitely they have to do well on the pipe. Substitution coming in.
Number 4 out. Number 16 in.
That is Daisy coming on for Betty. Daisy was on in the first 2 sets, and now she's on for the service. We know her as a jump server, very aggressive as well.
Very intentional services coming in from Daisy.
She does get her service on. Set. Very beautiful hit there from Morocco as she takes that play. And she's able to just take it through that block. But substitution for Kenya Pipeline is going to be reversed. And Betty is going to get back on as Daisy just goes back out. But look at that beautiful hit from Morocco. She knows she's got high hands there, and she just swings her power out. Fixes the middle, taken down by Triza as she plays that ball. She's now going into the service, and look at how the young lady Marian is back on front court.
Atuka there is in the last edition, she was the best blocker of this prestigious tournament, which was held in Rwanda in November 2023. You really see her there with the service, with the zeal, with the flow. Just right with that. We are the defending champions for a purpose, and she really gives her
Yes,
best.
but what an ace service from her. Tanzania Prisons is calling their second timeout in this set. They'd called their first timeout earlier when it was 4-2. Now sitting at 10 points, they're thinking about a way to just get those hits in, because Kenya Pipeline is just fired up on the services. They're just serving as though someone would say nothing to lose for them. But I think Tanzania Prisons has been doing well on the pass, except for that time where Marian just came in and tried to push them down. But I think they are going to pass. This time out is a big opportunity for them to just get back. But looking at the scores from Old Kampala, Police Rwanda at 8 points and Jesh Tanzania at 8 as well. But Police Rwanda having taken that first set. And they are also the defending champions of this Zone 5 club championship. Back here on the game, very good service from Triza, but now a double touch fault is going to be called on the setter for this team, for Tanzania Prisons, the setter Mafunda.
Service for Matoka.
Yes,
Another
it's going to be an ace service. I think it was a bit straight there by the receiver there, Moshi, as she tries to play that ball. By the receiver, Matandikia. Yes, she is on. Another jump service from Triza.
Cavb there takes the swing. Another good tip there from position 4 by Mariam there.
Big hit coming in from Kenya Pipeline. Only 2 points to go for this team to just take their second win of this tournament.
Yeah. One is in play. Through the middle there, and we have there
a very, very, very big hit from Evans. You can see how so well she enjoyed it. Very, very impressive hit for her. And then she just runs around enjoying it. And that's what they needed throughout this whole game. They needed to get the hits in. Very good defense from Cavb there.
Another ball in the middle, and just quick and scores.
Marian trying to confirm that ball, that play this time. And I tell you, look at where she's just jumping from to hit her ball. She's just leaping, going very high.
Match point for Team Kenya Pipeline, sorry.
Yes, and that is Lois missing her serve to just get this game away. But it's service coming in from Morocco, 11 points, 12 points for Tanzania Prisons, and 24 for Kenya Pipeline.
Match set of this game.
Match point, yes, very good pick. Set, it could be over, and yes, it is. Tanzania Pipeline, Tanzania Prisons just standing there to their second loss against Kenya Pipeline. Well done to Kenya Pipeline. Congratulations to them. And Tanzania Prisons, hard luck to your team as well.
That was quite a good play there from team Tanzania Prisons, being their first time into this prestigious tournament of the Cavb Zone 5 Club Championship. That is quite a good play from there. I would say if I'm a coach, I would be happy because depends on though they couldn't fail to get the flow on that time, but the staff wanted yeah. It was a good good match for them.
Yes.
After this match, we shall have in KABC having APR KABC of Uganda playing APR of Rwanda, and that match should be something you'll not be missing because it's like an opening ceremony. So keep tuned in there. Keep
Yes, please, ladies and gentlemen, stay on, stay on. So many more games are going to be on. And of course, KBC taking on APR. Later on, we are having Sport S versus UCU. These Ugandan teams are the rivals. They're going to be taking on each other. And later on, we shall have Nemo of Uganda taking on Rukinzo of Burundi. So thank you so much, Adi, for joining me here. Yes, we are going to have so many more games, and we are still going to be on later on. So for those who have tuned in and are watching with us, we are still on. Continue to watch and share and support your teams. Thank you so much.
have yourself a good afternoon. Enjoy your lunch.